This is code.org, and we're going to start laying out laying out your background. Before beginning this project, you should have already completed the interactive card planning activity. I should have mine. Yep, here's my example, right? My students, you definitely have this project guide. Mine's beautiful. I have this little joke. Why did the PC cross the road? You'll see the answer. And you want to be aware of your sprites, your images that there's going to be used, and their properties. So I'm going to use a robot, wet robot, wheeled robot, and rotate. And here are my if-else, right? But right now we're going to focus on background. So preparation is one of the most important elements of creating a program. They're not kidding. Refer to your planning activity sheet to help you lay out the shapes that will become your background of your card. First, figure out the lowest layer in your image. This should use the background block and add it to the very top of the draw loop. Yeah. Next, layer each additional drawing block in the order that they will appear in the stack. So what they're saying there is code always runs in order. So what I'm going to do now is head over to world, grab background. Maybe. Oh, I'm drawing. Oh, background's at the top. Cool. All right. So drawing, and I'm going to say sky blue. Sky blue for mine. Run. All right, so now I have a background. Now, I definitely want a sun or a moon or something up here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to put an ellipse. Now, ellipse is like it says here. This is X location, Y location, width, and height. To keep it uniform, I can just get rid of height, and this will adjust both the width and the height. Cool. I might want it a bit larger, and then I want it up in the corner. So if you notice, when I hover, I get numbers here. Yeah, I'll do 350 and 50. So 350 for X and 50 for Y. That's perfect, all right? Now, what they're saying, though, is you need to layer them in the order you want them to be drawn. You do need them in the draw loop because you're going to repeatedly redraw stuff to make movement occur. And remember, the draw loop runs 30 times a second. But if I don't have background at the top, let's say I put it here, right? And I'm going to hit reset and run. I just killed off my ellipse, my moon, or whatever. It's still there, by the way. It's 100% still drawn. It's just every single time the computer draws it, it covers it with a background of sky blue. It like paints over it, if you will. So we're suffocating our sun in blue paint because the last line of code is the last one to run. And it's just like if you were to draw a beautiful picture of a unicorn, and then on that same piece of paper, right after you drew the unicorn, you decided to paint the whole piece of paper blue. Your unicorn, I guess, is kind of still there, but it's completely covered. That's what we're doing here. So order really counts. Code runs in order. All right. Now, I actually want this to be a sun, so I'm going to do no stroke on it. And then I'm going to add the color, or the fill color, to yellow. So no stroke will get rid of the outline. Yellow will make it yellow. All right. Next, layer each additional drawing block in order you want them to appear. I got that. Finally, add a comment to the top of this section to describe what it does. And if you have any particularly complicated chunks of code within, such as drawing code to draw a tree or a house, add a descriptive comment as well. You can use random number to add some subtle animation in the background layer. Ooh, yeah, definitely. Let's actually do that. You know where I'm going to do that? So like I said, if I hit this little arrow thing and hide height, my sun will be uniform. So if I put 50 here, it will move both the width and the height size. So I'm going to add a random number right there. And I wasn't sure if I wanted 40 to 60 anyways. I was testing it out, so... oh wait, obviously that's way too intense. So let's do 48 to 52. Even that's kind of fun, but see if we can notice 49 to 51. Oh yeah, just a little bit. I'll make it more obvious, I guess. 52. I love that. Okay, so there's the sun. And now we need a comment. So I'm going to head over to world. You can always do this in text mode. A comment's just a slash and a slash, but I'll go ahead and do it like this. Drawn elements background items, right? So I'm just kind of describing what is there for myself, and if someone else looks at the code. Well, I have an awesome background, so onward.